Welcome. In this series, we're going to cover JavaScript and Node.js, and we're going to eventually work our way, of course, to making some applications or making some programs. Just like my other series, this is going to be short and sweet, and I'm going to cover a little less about the actual programming language itself and get more into practical applications than I have in some other tutorials that I've done, like my Python series or my HTML series. So without any delay, let's just jump in and get to the JavaScript. Despite its name, JavaScript has not much to do with Java. Java is a separate thing, where Java is a programming language based around a virtual machine, and it's also a very complex object-oriented language, and it's quite powerful. JavaScript, on the other hand, is a scripting language that was originally designed simply to modify the document object model, or the DOM, of web pages to allow for greater interactivity and client-side changes to websites. But JavaScript has grown so far and beyond this original premise that it's laughable. It now stands as one of the most ubiquitous scripting languages out there right now. Most interaction with JavaScript happens at one of two places. One is client-side, inside your browser, or the other one is server-side, usually using Node.js or similar server runtimes. What I have up on my screen right now is nodejs.org. This is the website where you can download it. If you're running a Windows machine like I'll be doing in this video series, you can download the long-term support or the Edge version. I would recommend just downloading the long-time support version, just to make sure that you have a stable version. Also, Node 10 is going to have all the features that we're going to be using. And unlike Python, where version 2 and 3 are significantly different in syntax and other features, Node, on the other hand, is more similar when you're dealing with the differences between the versions. It's usually just a refinement or an improvement to the previous versions, with the occasional deprecation of commands. If you are running Mac, I would recommend installing Node.js not from a package, though if you want to do it that way, they do have a Mac OS installer. I would recommend using Homebrew instead. If you don't have Homebrew installed, you can also use other package managers, but Homebrew is my personal favorite. Assuming that you have Homebrew installed, the first thing you need to do is to make sure that you are updated using brew update. Once that is run, you can type brew install node. That'll also install something called NVM, or Node Version Manager. If you're using Node Version Manager, which I recommend you do, it allows you to quickly switch between versions of Node without much effort at all. Since we're running on a Windows machine, let's just go ahead and download this Windows version here for the long-term support, as well as the Windows installer. You can download the MSI and just click 64-bit. When you're installing, just make sure that you click to add node to your path. Once you're done, restart your computer, and then I'll see you in the next video.